Hallelujah. We want to start now. The Excellency, the Deputy Governor, will be joining us very soon. Can we rise for prayer? I'm not going to be the MC, but I want to make a special announcement. This program for this morning section is going online. That is the reason why I want you to be COVID compliant. We will put the information on YouTube and your Facebook onto your platform. So I don't want a situation where they will see us as if we are not complying with the information of COVID-19. And you know, Omicron is very, very a serious one now. So maintain your distances. That was the reason why I was telling us it's very common in Africa. Until we drag our chairs. We don't need to be dragging our chairs. Stay where you are. Your friend, you will still see your friend after. I saw some men there, they are dragging the chairs after the female. I don't know where they are going to sit after them. Toilet is outside. There is entrance here. There is exit door here. There is exit door here. It leads to toilets. On Friday, many of you go like this before you go to the toilets. You can take this door, then you go straight. You can take this door and you go straight. Like I've said, this section is going to be divided into two. And we want to maintain time accuracy. After this first section, he will tell us what next. We are going to have question and answer time and testimony. I don't know, maybe many of you will go back to your hotel until night, because it's not an easy thing bringing you from your hotel to this place. But all the elderly people, you have to bear and manage with us. But we still work this out. Fún àwọn tí ó gbọ́ èdè òyìnbó, mo ń sọ fún wa pé ìjíjókòó wa láàárọ̀ yìí, mo fẹ́ ká rí pé a pa òfin ìjọba àpapọ̀ mọ́ nípa ká gbé kinní wa yìí, ìkọ́ imú. Ìkan tẹ́ ń fẹ́ náà nìyẹn, ìgbọ́kúgbọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀ máa gbọ́ kiri. Ìkọ́ imú náà ni náà. Ṣé bínú imú ló fi kọ́? A fi kọ́ báyìí. Tí ò bá ní nǹkan tá a fi kọ́ lókè, ìbòmú nìyẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n ó ní nǹkan tá a fi kọ́ lókè. Ẹ jẹ́ ká rí i pé a fi sí abẹ́ àgbọ̀n. Kìí ṣe ìkọ́ àgbọ̀n. Kìí sì ṣe ìbò àgbọ̀n. Gbogbo àwọn kinní yìí tá a fẹ́ ṣe lónìí ló máa jáde lọ sí gbogbo àgbáyé táwọn èèyàn á rí. So mo fẹ́ kẹ́ jẹ́ ká tẹ̀lé òfin yẹn. Nígbà tí Excellency bá wọlé, a máa họ́nà wọn láti dìde dúró fún wọn. The HOP and the Deputy HOP should come to the front seat here. And a fẹ́ gbàdúrà nísìn. Ìpele méjì ní kíní wa máa jẹ́ lónìí, mẹ́ta ni. Tí àárọ̀ yìí á kọ́ wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lóríṣiríṣi, á dẹ̀ fi àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ètò àyánilówó hàn wá. Ọ̀gá lápò ló yẹ kó wá láàárọ̀ yìí, ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n sọ fún mi lánàá pé ó rẹ àwọn díẹ̀, so èmi gan mo ní kí wọ́n má yọra wọn lẹ́nu pé a máa bá ètò wa lọ. Tí a bá ti parí section yìí tí deputy governor bá ti lọ, a máa fún wa ní àlàfo díẹ̀, èyí tí a bẹ̀rẹ̀ àsìkò ìbéèrè àti ẹni tó ní ẹ̀rí. Eléyìí la máa ṣe tí a fi máa lọ jẹun ọ̀sán, tí àwa máa múra wá lálẹ́ láti wá kásẹ̀ ọdún 21 nílẹ̀. Our MC is with us here today, and I don't want him to be dragging the program. He's going to be supported by our able essay. I have the honor to call on the General Manager, AP Mrs. Bukola Sonya Olatunde, for the opening prayer. Immediately she give us the opening prayer. Immediately after the opening prayer, the head of operation will lead us in the national anthem, and we will start off.
Most precious Father, we bless your holy name. We thank you for this great opportunity to be alive to witness this 21st anniversary. Be thou exalted, O Lord, in Jesus' name. Heavenly Father, we commit all the programs of today into thy hand. We pray you take absolute control in the name of Jesus. As many that are still on their way, we cover them with the blood of Jesus. We pray their journey will be accident-free in Jesus' name. And we build a wall of fire of Holy Ghost around us, that no evil shall befall any one of us in Jesus' name. And at the end of today's program, all glory, all adoration will be given to you, O Lord, in Jesus' name. Thank you, faithful Father. Blessed be your holy name. For in Jesus' mighty name I have prayed.
The national anthem. We're going to be singing the first and the second stanza. Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey, to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and mind, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. O God of creation, direct our noble cause. Guide our leaders right, help our youth the truth to know. In love and honesty to grow and live in just and truth. Great love the height attain to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. Amen.
We are going to sing the Seap anthem now. Our Seap is marching on. Our Seap is marching on. The gates of hell shall not prevail. Our Seap is marching on. Seap, development with visions.
Let's put our hands together for ourselves. Is that the best you can give yourself this morning? If you are proud to be alive, clap for yourself. We are celebrating how many years? You are not saying it convincingly. We are celebrating how many years? Now you are going to walk to 21 people and you will tell them congratulations. Let's start. Walk to 21 people and say congratulations. For you to be celebrating 21 is the grace of God. 21 people. I am counting. I am looking at you. Some people are still sitting there. You are not even greeting anybody. Yes, we need to congratulate ourselves. Don't allow it to exceed 21. Oh. Some people are already greeting 50. Thank you very much. You can please come back to your seats. We want to take the welcome address, and to do that for us, I have the privilege and the honor to welcome to the microphone the head of operations. I'm talking about Mrs. Bangbade Olasumbo. Please put your hands together for her. You are not clapping. Put your hands together. Until she gets here, don't stop clapping. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the Chairman, the General Manager, and the entire management staff of Self-Reliance Economic Advancement Program, I want to welcome all of us to this great occasion. I want to congratulate us. I want to thank God on our behalf for giving us the grace to witness this day. Many are those that we started together, but they are no more. Not that they have died, but they dropped along the way. But that we are still standing and we are still working in this organization. It is a great privilege. So I want to welcome every one of us, and I want to assure us that we are going to have the best. We are going to learn more. We are going to enjoy ourselves. And I wish every one of us a pre-celebration. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma. I want to ask, why are we here? I'm asking, why are we here? Okay, you can see it's as if many of us, we don't know the reason we are here. So we are going to invite someone who is going to share more light on the reason we are all seated here today, looking wonderful, beautiful, and also very, very handsome. When you look to the left, from where I'm standing, if you look to the left of this very glorious event center, you will see how colorful they are with their white dress and their blue cap gilly. All together. Please put your hands together for them. Put your hands together for them. Wonderful people. Just if you also look at my right hand here, you will see the coat of many colors. Hope you understand. Coat of many colors. Looking corporate, and they are also looking sweet. Please put your hands together for them. Put your hands together for them. I'm going to invite to the microphone no other person to share more light on why we are here. I'm talking about Professor Bola Arokoyo. Please put your hands together as our professor comes to share more light on why we are here. Don't stop clapping until she gets here. Don't stop clapping. I love when people walk majestically, so keep clapping until she gets here. Thank you very much, ma.
Seap, Seap. Good morning, the EPG, the General Manager, the Board of Trustees, our glorious staff of Seap, the clients, and everyone here present. I will say that I want to sing one song before we move on. Èmi kò lè ṣe kémi má yìn Olúwa o. Èmi kò lè ṣe kémi má yìn Olúwa o. Bàbá mi ló jẹ́ Ọlọ́run àgbàlagbà. Bàbá mi ló jẹ́ kò lè ṣe kémi má yìn Olúwa o. Hallelujah. We have a book that will be launched today titled Seap MF5, 21 Years of Blazing the Trail. The work started last year, almost 2 years now, I think February last year. It was meant to be 20 years of blazing the trail. But along the line, because of COVID and other things, I had to be moved to today. I would say that it's a great opportunity for me to be involved with, this project and with this organization. The book we have, or that will be launched today, is, I won't call it a history, but it's a story, the story of, the organization, how it started and how God has moved it forward to what we have today. I'm sure some of you will be seeing your faces in some of the pictures we have there. It's been, I can say that this project is one of the most, the project has been it's a very great project because it involved traveling, writing, and each step of the way, I've had people that have supported me and have made it, possible for us to be here today. When you read, you will see how the story of Seap started. You will see our daddy when he was looking not like this, and you will see our mommy when she was looking not like this, and even Adikines Ayorinde. I'm sure you see some of the pictures. You won't believe that she's the one. Just as the organization has moved, people have moved along with it, and we are where we are today. 21 years, 21 glorious years. I want to appreciate the EPD, Pastor Dr. Olatunde, for counting do this work. I've known them way back in time before Seap started. And to me, they are Daddy Damilola and Mommy Damilola. That is who they are. They have been very wonderful. At the time, most of the interviews we conducted during COVID, during the lockdown, I had interviews with him and with Mommy. And then, we traveled around. I want to appreciate everyone that, had been a part of this project. The people that were interviewed, that we traveled, for opening your homes to us, for opening your offices to us. And I will say that I don't want to go into the book because we have a book reviewer in the person of Professor Alabi, who will be coming to review the book. So I don't want to say anything about the book. But I want you to know that if you are happy and proud to be a part of this organization, then you need to know how the organization has moved, from where it was in the past and where it is today, and how it has affected the lives of people. I didn't know that Seap was this great until when I started this project. And at times when the interviews, I sent some to Daddy, and the testimonies were great. Just like Prof said this morning, that if you have like 5 of Seap in Nigeria will be a better place. I know them as philanthropists, people that touch people, that they are givers. They don't give it just because, but because that is part and parcel of them. So I pray that God will continue to move you forward, will continue to move this organization forward. And I'm proud to say that I am also a family of Seap. I don't know if you are proud to be a family of Seap. Thank you.
Let's put our hands together for her one more time. She just told us why we are here. And I always tell people that in Africa here, we don't really have the culture of reading. We don't really like reading in Africa here. And we don't know why it's like that. Somebody once said, if you want to hide a secret from a black man, write it in a book. Give it to the black man. He will never open it to even know what's inside. But we thank God that today, stories like that are changing. And we are having book launch day by day. And thank God we are here to witness one today. I thought you put your hands together. I want to quickly recognize some of our guests here. As they are coming, we'll be doing more. The first person I'm going to recognize today is no other person but Dickness Omobolanle Olatunde. Please put your hands together for her. You're welcome, ma. Thank you very much. And also, in our midst is the Olusanyas family. Please put your hands together for them. Where are they? Okay, thank you very much. And also in our midst, we have the representative of Emmanuel Alayande College of Education, or your old student. And I'm talking about Mr. Yemi. Mr. Yemi, please put your hands together for Mr. Yemi. Oh, thank you very much, sir. God bless you. God bless you. And we also have in our midst Seap Microfinance Management Team. Seap Microfinance Management Team, where are they? Please stand up for recognition. Put your hands together for them. Put your hands together for them. God bless you. God bless you. Now, I want to recognize the presence of executive members from 24 states of the Federation. 24 states of the Federation. I'm talking about 24 states in Nigeria. So you will not think it's Benin Republic or Togo. No, I'm talking about Nigeria. Now I'm going to start with the states that have the first TV station, not just in Nigeria, but Africa. I'm talking about Oyo State. Executive members from Oyo State, please put your hands together for them. Where are they? Wow, put your hands together for them. Thank you very much. God bless you. I love that. I love that. They came in their numbers. And also, executive members from Ogun State, put your hands together for them. Where are they? All right. Oh, put your hands together. Put your hands together. Thank you very much. The next state is Osun State. Executive members from Osun State, where are they? All right, all right. Thank you very much. And I have Ekiti State. Executive members from Ekiti State, put your hands together for them. You are not clapping from this side. Put your hands together. Thank you. And from Ondo State, executive members from Ondo State, put your hands together for them. Put your hands together. God bless you. And the state at which we are holding this program today, I'm talking about Kwara State. Please put your hands together for them, executive members from Kwara State. Yeah. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. And the state that they call the food basket of the nation, you know. Please put your hands together for Benue State. Executive members from Benue State. Okay? Think I can see one or two. I believe others are still on their way. And the next state is Kogi State. Executive members from Kogi State, put your hands together for them. And also executive members from Kano State. From Kano State. Are they around? Okay, put your hands together. Put your hands together for them. And executive members from Kaduna State. Are they around? Oh, put your hands together for her. Put your hands together for her. Then executive members from Katsina State. Katsina State. Are they around? Okay. Please put your hands together for them. All the same, put your hands together. And from the state where kings are kings. The state I love so much. Don't ask me why. But those of you who know me, you know I'm from that state. Please, executive members from Edo State. Where are they? If nobody is here, I am here. Put your hands together for me. Put your hands together for me. Aha. Yes. And also, the state from where I got married from. Yeah. I love them because they gave me their daughter. I'm talking about Delta State. Put your hands together for Delta State. If they are not here, I'm representing them also. Put your hands together for me. Put your hands together for me. And also from Niger State. Niger State executive members, okay, put your hands together for them. And also from Anambra State, executive members from Anambra State, are they around? Okay, I guess they should be on their way. From Imo State also, are they around? I guess that they're on their way. From Enugu State, I guess they're on their way. From Bayelsa, executive members from Bayelsa, I guess they're on their way. From Port Harcourt, oh, put your hands together for them. Put your hands together for them. You're welcome. You're welcome. And also from Lagos State, executive members from Lagos State. All right, put your hands together for them. Look at them at the back. Put your hands together. And also from Zamfara State. Zamfara State, executive members from Zamfara State. Okay, I guess they're on their way. And also executive members from Plateau State. All right, put your hands together for her. Put your hands together for her. You're welcome, huh? Then executive members from River State. River State, are they around? Okay, I guess they're on their way. And the last but not the least here is executive members from the FCT, Abuja, Federal Capital. Oh, my sister. Wave very well. Let's see your hand. Let's see your hand. Yes, I remember. She lives very close to Aso Rock. Put your hands together for her very well. Thank you very much for coming. God bless you. And also, all right, we also have in our midst representative of Healthcare International, acting MD, and it goes by the name Dr. Zuma. Please put your hands together for Dr. Zuma. You are welcome, sir. You are welcome. God bless you. And also in our midst here, we have the book reviewer. The book reviewer is in our midst, and is no other person but Professor T.A. Alabi. Please put your hands together for Professor T.A. Alabi. Oh, I guess, okay, he's on his way, but the name is already with me here. And also in our midst, we have Mrs. Alice Olatunde. Please put your hands together for her. You are not clapping. Put your hands together. And also in our midst, we have Mrs. Omolara Afolayan. Put your hands together for her. And also in our midst, we have Dr. Debola Azaya. Put your hands together for Dr. Debola Azaya. Right? And also in our midst, we have Dr. Mary Amarachi. Put your hands together for Dr. Mary Amarachi. And also in our midst, we have Mr. Samuel Olarewaju. Put your hands together for Mr. Samuel Olarewaju. And in our midst, we have John Paul Arokoyo. Put your hands together for John Paul Arokoyo. And also we have, permit me if I'm not getting this name right, but I believe I got it, Maria Claire Arokoyo. Put your hands together also. And also in our midst, we have Mr. Christopher Arokoyo. Put your hands together for him. You are not clapping. Put your hands together. Now, very soon we'll be going to the next in our agenda here, which is the lecture and the keynote address. But before we do that, I want to tell you a little story. I'm a storyteller. I like telling stories. So I want to tell you a story. And the story is about my grandmother. We both love ourselves. My love for my grandmother, I cannot overemphasize it. But how many of us know that grandmothers, they always like spoiling their grandchildren? How many of you know that? They are looking at me. How many of you know that grandmothers, they like spoiling their grandchildren? How many? They're all raising their hands. Many of them that are grandmothers, you know. It's only your grandmother that you will tell. So like, as I was saying, I'll come back to the story. Let me quickly do this. I omitted it. Yes, now I've seen it. I want to recognize all the staffs. When I say all, I mean all together. All the staffs of Seap. Whether you are working in the microfinance bank, or you are with Seap Water, or you are with Seap, the one where we never even see where still they come. Hope you know more is still coming. Hope you know. So please, let's put our hands together for all the staff of Seap family. All the Seap family, all the staff. Stand up, let me see you, let's see you, let's see you. All the staffs. Members and staff of Seap family, let me see them. Wow. Cameraman, are you taking this? This is beautiful. Put your hands together for yourselves. Before you sit down, please, before you sit down, I want you to just say something to Daddy. Just tell Daddy that, Daddy, thank you for this opportunity. You are not saying it convincingly. Say, Daddy, thank you for this opportunity. Me, self, I don't know someone plenty like this. I thought Daddy was having an industry. I never knew that Daddy have a full state. Please put your hands together for him again. And you know this wouldn't have been done without the help of Olori. Hope you understand. Lolo. You understand? The wife of a king is called... Do we have Igbo people here? Igbo Kwenu? So the wife of a king is called what? The wife of a king in Yoruba land is called what? Now, please put your hands together for our Olori, our Lolo. Mommy, thank you very much. God bless you. Please, you can have your seat. You can have your seat. Thank you. Thank you. You know, when we tell people, if you want to change this world, build capacity. And how do you build capacity? You can only build it when you raise people. And I'm telling you, with what I've seen now, Seap is going to another level if we all put our heads together. Please put your hands together. God bless you. So as I was saying, I was telling you about my grandmom, and I said grandmothers, they can spoil their grandchildren. It's only a grandmother that will see the child after eating beans by 12 noon. By 12:30, she will come and she will start forcing dodo, fried plantain, ripe one, in that child's mouth. They just want you to eat. But my grandmother was trying to make me eat and get fat. But it be like say the food, they reduce me. I don't know why. But something happened when I took my mother to church. She can complain for anything. If my grandmother is here now, she will be complaining that this light is disturbing her. My grandmother can complain that the sound from the speakers, they are disturbing her. My grandmother knows how to complain. I took my grandmother to church. And you know this latest church, you know church of nowadays is different from church of those days. How many of you know? How many of you are looking at me? How many of you know that churches of nowadays, they are different from churches of those days? Those days you come to church, you just see this one. They've used, what did they use for this one now? They've used, is it metal we'll call this? No, this one. They use glass for this. Then, it's just a pulpit. With what? They use wood like this. Simple. You come to church, you see pastor, simple message. Give your life to Christ. God is coming. Simple. But churches of nowadays, they look like this event center. When you go to church, you cannot even differentiate because all this light, they are in churches now. Hope you understand. So when we got there, my grandmother now saw smoke. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. One of our guests, our distinguished guest, who is going to be the book reviewer, is around. And like Daddy said before, we are going to be on our feet to welcome him. I'm talking about the Deputy Governor of Kwara State. Please put your hands together for Professor T.A. Alabi. You are not clapping. Put your hands together for him until he gets to the seat. Let's be on our feet as we honor whom honor is due. Keep clapping, keep clapping. Thank you very much. Point of correction. They said is Mr. Kayode Alabi, not professor. That means that the Spirit of the Lord is telling me that he is going to be a professor. Please put your hands together for him. You can have your seat now. You can have your seat. How many of us know that light is the number one problem we are having in this country? If we can sort out the issue of light, this country is going to be one of the best countries in the world. True or false? You are not answering me. True or false? We just need light for our industries to work, for us to, attract more foreign companies to come and invest in Nigeria. That's what we need. But do you know that these few days, how many of you have witnessed going to the restroom with cutlass, batting, gun, and everything? How many of you? Because of anything that can come out from the... You should understand what I'm trying to say now. Why? We have a problem. A friend of mine, 2 months ago, he was shouting 11 p.m. He was shouting, snake, 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 11 p.m. Shouting snake. A neighbor of mine, and I said, what did we do? Snake in that man's house. I went to call other neighbors. 4 of us, we now went. Listen, I carried batten, very big one. The other of my neighbor carried another big wood. Another one carried cutlass. The other one carried another big wood. When we got to the house of the owner, the guy that is shouting snake, he carried a gun. What do we want to do? We want to kill a snake. And lo and behold, we got to the house, we saw the snake on his dining. The snake was looking for who is going to devour. On the man's dining, what do we do? And there was light. We said, we are going to kill the snake. As we were getting close, I took my baton. My friend carried his gun. The other one carried cutlass. As we are approaching the snake, when we raise her like this, NEPA take light. Okay? You are shouting. Now, to make the matter worse, my friend's wife, the guy that owned the house, the woman, women, the woman locked the door, lock us inside, she don't go. They say, you people should kill the snake, kill it. The woman don't go. And you know that kind of thing. The snake is on the table, everybody, my friend carried gun, me carried cutlass, NEPA took light. How do we escape? Can't see the wall of us, they rush, they go back to the door. We want to go out. To make the matter worse, that kind of thing, if anybody touching you, we think it's the snake. I said, my guy touched me, I think saying a snake and knock her for head. Bah! That one shout, my head. Before you know what is happening, we hear say the person will carry gun, he don't come. Now all of us start to the shout, say, snake no dey this house again, no shoot. Don't come and kill anybody here. Please put your hands together for yourselves. Yeah, we'll soon go to the next program that we have today. But let me tell you this. I got married from a place, Delta State. How many Deltans are here? Okay. From Ughelli to be precise. Correct. That's where I got married from. I love my wife so much. And she loved me so much. But something happened when I wanted to go and marry her. And I want you to listen very well. Please, don't look at structure. You know, these days they will just use veil to cover the woman. Whether traditional marriage, white wedding, they will cover her. You will not see the woman's face. That is how I went from Ibadan. Went to Delta State with my friends. I wanted to even call daddy. Daddy said he's busy. He now sent me money that I should go. Thank God daddy did not follow me. When we got to Delta State, they started doing the paparazzi. They brought us 7 plates. 7 plates for only me. 7 plates. They said I will fill it with money before I carry my wife. Fine. I filled it. My father, everybody joined me. Bring my wife. They went to bring a lady that I don't know. They used veil to cover her. They say I should unveil her. I'll unveil her. They said, is this your wife? I said, no. They said, okay, no problem. They brought the plate again. 7. They said, make I feel. I feel again. They brought another lady. They come out the veil. I said, it's not my wife. They brought another plate again. 7. When they did it for the 4th time, my father got angry. My father said, Thompson, are you sure this is the family you want to get married from? I said, yes. He said, so where's the wife? I said, Daddy, now the wife will be fine. So they brought another plate again. As they were bringing the plate, I just look at the lady that was coming. Bam. Honestly speaking, now my wife. I say, Daddy, don't let us put money. That is my wife. My daddy said, are you sure? I said, yes. My daddy said, he called my friends. You see that lady? Carry her, put her inside the car, and let's start driving to Ibadan. We don't pay rich. We are not paying anything again. Really, my friends carried her. We put her inside the car with the veil. We did not remove it. We put her inside the car. We're driving from Ugeli in Delta State to Ibadan. When we got to Ore, I wanted to buy bottled water. And I said, let me even unveil her. Let me even see. As I come out the veil for her face, now my wife more than I will carry. When they laugh, how to go return and could be problem. Now my wife mother will carry. When I want to know the way the story finish, you want to know how the story end? If you want to know, come back in the evening. Come back in the evening. Come back in the evening. Please put your hands together for yourself. Put your hands together for yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for us to review the book. And like I told you, the book reviewer is around and he has come to honor this great occasion. If your hands are not too busy, all right. There's a mix up there, but it has been corrected. So the book reviewer is going to come and do the job for us. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome with me Professor T.A. Alabi. Put your hands together. You are not clapping. Put your hands together. Don't mind me. I'm very sorry, sir. But it has been corrected. Thank you very, very much, sir. God bless you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to start by recognizing His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Kwara State, Mr. Kayode Alabi. You are most welcome, sir. The father of Seap and the founder of Seap. When he was introduced to me a couple of minutes ago, I felt like, so this man is much, much, much larger than his frame. If you see him, you wouldn't have actually believed that he's the one making so much wave, that he's the one making so much changes in our contemporary world. Please, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for him. Why I have to start on that note is simple. If he has not actually initiated the program, if he has not actually conceived the program, the authors whose work we are trying to review at this moment wouldn't have had anything to write on. And the reviewer himself wouldn't have had anything to review. Once more, let's give him another round of applause. Behind any successful man, there is a woman. I've actually listened to the MC giving her so many names, starting from the Queen, the 30s herself, to Lolo, and to Olori. A round of applause for our mommy too. For being a good bystander through the thick and thin, the Lord will continue to uphold you. My own job is simple. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Seap family, I welcome all of you on board. My assignment is simple. It is just to speak to the book that has been put together by no other person than our amiable authors, Professor Bolanle Elizabeth Arokoyo, and her colleague, Aminat Tobiloba Musa. I understand that the other author is in faraway Harvard. Anywhere she is, may the good Lord continue to uphold her too. We all know the quality of Harvard University in the global scene. When Harvard University catches cold, all the universities on the face of the earth will do what? Will begin to freeze. These two authors have actually done a yeoman's job in chronicling everything about Seap, right from its inception till date. We honor our good Lord for preserving the organization and for making the organization to work stronger and stronger for good 20 plus 1 years. We wish the organization and the board of directors many more fruitful years to come. I am not going to waste so much time, because if you really want to have a gist of what the book contains, this is a copy of the book. If you want to have a gist of the content, then you need to grab your own copy as soon as it is launched. My assignment will be to just give you the koko inu iwe iroyin of the book, and that will be done in the space of 5 to 10 minutes. The book before us is titled Seap MFI, 21 years of blazing the trail. The book is of 246 pages. And one interesting thing about this volume is the fact that what we call the multimodal semiotic resources are the ingredients that are used in packaging the book. Apart from the text, which is made up of novel expressions, there are pictographs, pictures, graphs, which are being used by the authors to actually fortify the content. Apart from that, the pictures and the graphs are cast in very appealing multicolors. Apart from that, it's a well-referenced material that has the list for further reading at the end, so that if you care to know more beyond what is chronicled in this book, you have a list for further readings. On top of everything, it is a fully indexed book. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our amiable authors. Going to the structure of the book and what it contains. The book is divided into 4 main sections. Sections 1, 2, 3, and 4. And these 4 sections are further subdivided into 14 chapters. Section 1 comprises chapters 1 to 4, and it is titled Self-Reliance Economic Advancement Program. That section gives a cursory detail about the genesis, the development, the vision and mission of Seap MFI. It also gives some hints about the methodology which the authors used in sourcing for their materials. On top of all that, it equally captures the organizational structure of the Seap MFI organization. The second section, which begins from chapter 5 and it runs up till chapter 8, is tagged Development with Vision. In this section, issues like information on loan types and forms which are available in the organization, the social services rendered by the organization. For instance, we have that which is called Seap MFI Health Foundation, Seap MFI Health Insurance, Disaster Support Scheme, and a host of others. All of these are contained between chapters 5 and 8 of this second to none book. The third section comprises chapters 9, 10, and 11. And this section concerns itself with the people of Seap MFI, the human resources that are actually responsible for propelling the workings of the organization. The first of the 3 chapters concerns the potentials which are resident in the clients and the customers of the organization. Chapter 10 centers on the personnel, the workers, those who are working in the various subsidiaries of Seap MFI. That is what the 10th chapter is all about. And the 11th chapter chronicles the details concerning the mover and shaker of this organization, the founder himself, in person of Pastor Dr. Oladokun Olatunji. Another round of applause for him. He has done more than enough. He has done so much, and he deserves more. May the good Lord continue to uphold you. The last part is also divided into 3 sub-chapters, chapters 12, 13, and 14. And these chapters border themselves on the corporate social responsibility and philanthropic engagement of the organization. When I was going through that section, I paused and I reflected extensively that in this era that we find ourselves in this country, that could we also, I was wondering whether there is a possibility of having 2, 3, 4 of this gentleman. When I stepped into the hall, I saw a man from afar trying to arrange some people, trying to organize them to take their seats and things like that, only for the same person to be introduced to me along the line has been the CEO, the founder. Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, that is the height of humility. I have learned so much from him, and to God be the glory. I am going to make that ethics part and parcel of myself, my life, for a very, very long time to come. Thank you, sir. Part of the engagement of the last 3 chapters concerns the socio-economic and humanitarian projects and intervention of this organization. In one of those chapters, I read about several boreholes that were sunk for communities that are faced with water problems. I read about people who had health issues, whose medical bills had to be paid by the organization. I read about the religious intervention of the organization, which is not restricted to any sect. There are cases where the organization has been involved in the erection of mosques, in rehabilitation of mosques, in construction of churches, and in renovation of churches. There are occasions where the organization have actually sent believers on holy pilgrimage to Mecca and to Jerusalem. This is an organization that is not biased religiously. We thank God for you, and we thank God for your family. Beyond this, I also read somewhere that it's a charitable organization that is involved in visitation to prisons, to foster homes, and to assisting the widows in need. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you will all agree with me that if we have just two of personalities like this in each of the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria, believe me, this country will not be where it is. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, what's my take at this point? Let's ask ourselves this question. Which other NGO in Nigeria do you think has actually had a far-reaching effect on the lives of the common man, like Seap? Which other one? I searched my brain. I could not think of one that affects the lives of the commoner from the grassroots. The good Lord will continue to uphold you. I ask myself that which other organization is doing so much to give hope to the hopeless? Which other organization in Nigeria is doing more to put smiles on the faces of the downtrodden? I can only think of Seap. Which other organization is poised with feeding the hungry? No better organizational name came to my brain except Seap. Which other organization in Nigeria is interested in securing the future for the weak? I couldn't think of any except Seap. Which other organization out there is poised with healing the wounds of the wounded? I couldn't think of any except Seap. Which other organization around us is actively involved in restoring health to the sick? I couldn't think of any except Seap. To the founder and the amiable family members of Seap, I doff my cap. May the Lord continue to uphold you as one big family that you are. Now, the seemingly endless list of testimonies which have been chronicled in this publication, which is titled Seap MFI, 21 Years of Blazing the Trail. It is a valid attestation to the fact that indeed, Seap MFI is a God-sent trailblazer in the scheme of poverty eradication. This book that I'm holding in my hand has opened my own eyes to all this. I commend the organization for its relentless efforts. At this point, I wish to congratulate the authors, my amiable colleague, Dr. Bolanle Elizabeth Arokoyo. Please stand up for recognition. And our colleague in absentia, Aminat Tobiloba Musa, for this rare feat. Indeed, this book is a product of their painstaking effort. To the distinguished audience here present, and those who are also present virtually, because the founder told us at the outset of this program that the program is being streamed. I want to recommend this volume to all Nigerians, home and abroad, to governmental and non-governmental organizations. I want to consider it as a must-have for all and sundry, if really our interest as a nation is to put ourselves on the path of progress. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Please, let's put our hands together for the book reviewer, our professor. Thank you very, very much for that wonderful one. Very, very short and sharp. Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting much of our time, I want to bring up to this microphone the man who we know as a great philanthropist, the man who we respect so much, the man who many of us, I don't know about you, but me, bless the day he was giving birth to. The man who we love so much because not for maybe flamboyancy, no, but because of his humility and because of his love for God. If your hands are not too busy, we have a reason why we came here today. Join me and welcome the chairman of Seap Holding. I'm talking about Pastor Olatunde Oladokun JP. You are not clapping. Put your hands together until Daddy gets here. Don't stop clapping until he gets here.
I celebrate you. Can you just sit down? I celebrate you. As you have honored me, before you die, people will honor you. His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Kwara State, Mr. Kayode Alabi. This Excellency you are looking at is a man of open door, and is a man that is humble to the core. I want to tell you that I know him during the coronavirus when we were all locked down. And since that time, he has exhibited humility in giving us this opportunity to invite him to be here. I learned that he traveled, he came yesterday and is here with us. Can we just celebrate this man? With his entourage is the Executive Special Assistant to the Governor. That is Mr. Zubar. Mr. Zubar is a Community Special Assistant to the Governor. I didn't know him until sometimes ago when a bank, so I don't want to advertise, called on to us to assist a project with Suburb. Initially, let me tell you my mind. I don't always like to do business with government because they always change the goalpost. So I refused, but I had some pressures from the deputy head of operation who mounted some pressure on me. And we agreed to go and do it. It's a very simple project. Sponsored, pay us, and that was when we were able to know Honorable Subaru. Honorable Subaru is a man that if everything will work well, he wants his own community and other community to have everything. He's a community rural man. And within the limited time, he came to us for assistance of 10 keke marua, keke napep. He said, please help me to buy these 10. And I said, 10? I don't buy 10 things. Can't we go 100? He was so excited. And it's a very good public-private initiative, which if all governments can do this, it means we have laid a foundation of poverty. And I told him, I said, do you know what we are going to do? I know government loves encouraging people that voted them in. And they always give them some things, but don't let us give them money now. Let us use the money as a seed, as a savings for these people, and we will go and give them the keke napep. I want to tell you that 100 people were being given keke napep. The role the government played here is just to guarantee. And I believe that they are doing well. No defaults at all. Can we celebrate those people? Honorable Subal did not stop there. He went again as an Oliver Twist. He presented another one But that one we said no. Wanted us to buy 50 koropes. And he's a man that he wanted to look at where he's going without considering where you are coming from. Wanted to come again with the same policy. We said, no, we are not changing our rules. Because for the first one, Seap has already slashed 5%, which is supposed to be our gain to support those people and to support governments. I want you to take something out of this place. I'm not a politician, and I've never registered for any political party. I'm just doing my own, and I'm working on my call. So I want you to celebrate these two great people with all their entourage for being with us this morning. Quickly, because when you give an assignment to an historian and you say you don't want him to talk much, you are wasting your time. When you give assignment to a pastor and you say the sermon should be brief, you are wasting your time again. When you give an assignment to a teacher and you say you don't want to be long, you are wasting your time. Because all these three caps are on me. As an historian, a teacher, and a pastor. But there is one thing that will make me to be so smart. That is the business cap on my head. A businessman doesn't talk much. He talk of money. Where there is no money, he will say fast forward. So I want to be brief in putting some enlightenment to our people so that they can understand the challenges that microfinance institutions, microfinance banks are facing in Nigeria as our case study. In the early years that microfinance institutions were established, the people that established them, let me remove this thing so that you can see my face. Because some people can say it's not me that I'm talking. In the early days that microfinance institutions started, it started the way we know, like a susu and a jaw. It means our people, the indigenous people in Africa, we believe in helping one another. We believe in supporting one another with a great mind of standing by ourselves and lifting ourselves up for a very long time sustainability. And they keep on doing this, Esusu. We know the trust started from trade by barter. When our people, the indigenous that did not go to university to come back and be stealing our money now. They were there putting their goods beside the main road with a sincere heart. People will go there, pick, and they will put what the equivalent there. How I wish the population were not increased. How I wish the technology were not introduced. Probably we will have begin to live in the stone age of indigenous people. We are trust, sincerity, faithfulness are the order of those days. They started with this trade by barter. Gradually they added value to it. And they said, can we continue to do a shushu so that we can help ourselves? When you have a farm, I follow you to your farm with my people, we go and cultivate the land for you. You are not going to pay us. We are supporting you so that you can grow. Can you see the African intelligence? Can you see our fathers' intelligence of doing a very good work? Because they believe in team play. They believe in cooperation. And they move gradually. And we all knew when the colonization started, they begin to condemn all our ideas. They were condemning our ideas because the people that are condemning our ideas, they wanted an economic advantage from us. And they were saying that they wanted to train us and teach us in a modern way, that we can be doing it. Initially, when microfinance institution started, it started as helping one another. It started to grow the economy. And it started on sincerity. That was the first phase. When the second phase of microfinance institution commenced, the white people begin to bring grants that you cannot stand on your own. Take these grants. And what do they mean? They meant that this grant is to help the poor people. And sincerely, the people that started that generation, they did it with their whole hearts. People like Dr. Godwin of Lapo were of the second generation, which we can refer as the first generation of microfinance, of the likes like Farmers Development Union, of the likes like Cowan and Coward. These were the first generation of microfinance in Nigeria. But among the first generation, we have Lapo, we have DEG, that are still relevant to our modern day. I remember at a particular point that I started this organization, I visited Lapo, Dr. Godwin. It's a pity that he's not here. I went to him to give me a loan of 100,000 naira so that I can start my project. He laughed. He said, I'm asking for a big money. But with hard work, with commitment, Lapo that could not give me 100,000 then. Can you see what is happening? Through hard working, through commitment, through seriousness, ruggedness, he moved to the where he is now. And we too will move. He had been a very supportive brother. He had encouraged. I remember sometimes when we are still trying to find our feet, he brought in Grammy Foundation personally, didn't send anybody. He brought them to us so that they can give more assistance. He's a brother that is willing to assist. So we are not competing at all. We are working with the philosophy to help people. And I know he's doing a very good job. Can you just celebrate Dr. Godwin? When they discovered that the way the first generation microfinance practitioners did not do it well, the United Nations came on board and they decided that no, Ford Foundation, ECD of Germany, all the international organizations, they have wasted so much money on the NGOs that are giving loans. And they decided to pick some of the serious-minded microfinance institutions. And that was the second phase that really turned the issue of microfinance in Nigeria to what we see today. At that time, I got this idea of this microfinance from my working experience in MAMSA under Professor Jerry Ghana, when His Excellency Babangida was still the president of Nigeria. And I served under the leadership of late Pa Adebayo Faleti. He posted me to a rural area. And I observed in rural area that people are suffering. And I determined that if God should bless me, this is not the time to be building houses, but the time to help people. And when they are sharing their testimony, you are crying. Not because you are weeping, but you are crying for joy. And you are looking at yourself and say, can God use me? And look at the rural people in my town suffering, especially the women. They carry their babies at the back with a pregnant and with a firewood on their head going into the bush. Some of them does not even have a good cloth to wear. They only put on wrapper. Thank God for those days that the herdsmen are not around to be raping them. And they suffered to make ends meet. Then I determined that I'm going to help them with a condition: if God should help me. And that was the time the United Nations came to Nigeria through a service provider called ASA from Bangladesh. ASA came from Bangladesh to work with National Planning Commission. So that is the reason why when you look at it, government is having a lot of good program for the rural people. The federal government by then embraced ASA from Bangladesh to come and retrain the NGOs in Nigeria so that they can, compare and, perform comparatively with the best practice. 120 NGOs applied and 9 were picked. And out of the 9, Seap was the least among them. This Seap you see today is a divine arrangement from God. As of the time they picked this organization, we have not even got our certificate from CAC. It's a pity that Mrs. Nwadnobi is a retired now woman from National Planning Commission. Is not here this morning. Mrs. Nwadnobi, I never knew him. She didn't know me. She stood her ground in the committee because you will not be there when people will be deciding your destiny. 2 people determine destiny of human being. The one that will sponsor you and the one that will say no. When it came to our own name, all the people that came to do the assessment from international organization, they look at Seap and they said Seap does not have CAC registered certificate. Dr. Nwadnobi said, we will wait until they receive the certificates. And after 19 years, I looked for this woman. I went to Abuja to look for him after 19 years. And when I met him, she said, it's not because of you that I said they should wait. But I saw a zeal in a young man who wanted to help the nation. And I wanted to support that zeal, not you as a person, but the zeal in you. And that was the reason why I said they should wait. When we started the journey, I want to thank God at least Lapo is still alive, JDP is still alive, DEC is still alive, Seap is still alive. There is another organization from Jos. I cannot remember them, but I know the 2 that are very common is Lapo and Seap. And we started the journey. In the second phase that we started the journey, remember where I'm coming from. I'm coming from where the clients are very serious and committed. They were giving them the grant and they were using it to expand their businesses. But after the training, what did we see? We begin to see changes in microfinance institutions. The people we are employing now become fraudsters. They are not following the context of the ideas of the microfinance again. It has become whatever I can steal, whatever I can make, let me make it. Forgetting where they are coming from. The new stage emerged. Everybody started running and rushing into microfinance institution. Not because they love humanity. Not because they love the poor people. But they are going there so that they can make money and cheat these rural people. Many of these people capitalize on the non-literacy level of these local people, and they begin to falsify their records. They begin to cheat them. And this kind of people that are cheating will be the same person that will be pointing accusing finger onto government, that government is cheating them. Who is cheating who? We stand on the promises to deliver to these people with a sincere heart. Many of us, we took the risk. Let me be particular now. At a point that United Nations did not give me loan again because of the people I employed by that time. I employ many staff that are not serious, that are stealing, that are doing what they like. And I don't want this dream to die. I went to my family. I said, can you give me one of the property of our father to go and use it as a collateral in the bank? You know, they don't have choice anyway. I'm the last born. So I know it may not be a comfortable issue. But I needed to take it from them. Either they grumble by that time or not. I don't look at people's face. I moved. Do you know what the bank told me? The bank said, the land you are giving is a virgin land. We cannot accept it. I said, what do I do? The bank said, for us to help you, you need to save 50,000 naira in an account, and we'll be giving you overdraft of 50,000 naira. Can you see what we passed through? 50,000 in our own account as a collateral, and we will be entitled to 50,000 naira overdraft. Is it not my money? These were the situation we passed through. We pass through this kind of situation so that we can touch more lives. People that are really working to touch more lives are the people that don't have money in their accounts. If you see anybody that is working gorgeously, spiritually, and fear God, go to their personal account, they don't have 10 million naira. Because their investment is in the life of people. But people have come into the microfinance now. They do not go into the rural areas. I remember some years ago in Kogi State, one of my staff were being ambushed by an armed robber, and they removed 2 teeth from his mouth. I remember myself when I'm traveling. I had an accident that would have costed me my life. But what do you see? The people you suffer for, they are the people that are stealing your money. They are the people that are coming to take the loan and they don't want to pay back. Then you look into this world, and quickly you will remember what Solomon said. He said, under this heaven, there is an error. The second generation continue with the mind of helping people, adding value. But some people are stealing the opportunity because they can write institutions, they can write international organizations to take money and say, we are bringing the money to come and help the poor. And when they receive the money, what happens? They do 1 or 2 projects. They put everything to their pockets. When we get to heaven, some people will repay their money back. That is if they are able to make heaven and they give them second chance. When we keep on going, microfinance institution will have been the best place to create more employment. But what do we see? After the second generation, the third generation started. People now begin to look at their directors, they look at everybody. I can do it, I can start my own. And because I can do it, I can start my own. Many of the bankers, many of the people that are supposed to put policy in place, they too, they decided to close their eyes by not putting policy in places. So that when they retire, everybody has become lenders of money now. And government look at it and say, okay, if everybody has become lenders of money, we too, we can begin to do microfinance. And that was the beginning of the end of microfinance in a proper and a decent way. Government microfinance, they are to settle the boys. They are the loans given to people, and after some time, when the election is coming, they write it off. Government will give you the money and say, give it to people. They will go to the people and tell the people, we did not ask him to collect the money back. So the people see you as a devil because the election is coming. And we lost money. If we have to go by D-Free, we have to go by Better Life, we have to go by NDE, we have to go by D-Free, we have to go by all the forms of transformation from poverty to riches. We are not supposed to be in poverty as of now. When they were now asking us that 5,000 naira is enough for us to start a business. Let me tell you and challenge you. What business can you do with 5,000 naira? Don't let anybody deceive us. If any local person is telling you that when he gets 5,000 naira, his business will increase, they are only using that 5,000 naira to eat. Tell me what you want to use 5,000 for. Some people will cajole us on telephone, on television. They say, oh, 5,000 naira when they add it to their business. Whom do you think you are deceiving? All these clients, they are more intelligent. How much is the least asset now that you can think about? Think of a business you want to start with 5,000 naira that you can make a profit. Just give me a business. You say recharge card. Buy a recharge card of 5,000 today. Are you going to sell everything today? Are you not going to eat there? Are you not going to fraction your cost there? Are you not going to fraction your expenses there? What is the profit that you are going to realize on 5,000? We have deviated from the things that can promote people from poverty to riches. The MC was talking about electricity. Many of the entrepreneurs, many of the SMEs that are having businesses, they are collapsing and they are closing down. Why? Energy is too expensive. You are going to get electricity, and at the same time, you are going to fuel your generator. And diesel is not laughing at all. Somebody was asking me, he said, Oga, the price they give me about your table water is too high. It cannot meet the demand in our town. I said, by next year, table water and sachet water, we go for nothing less than 200 naira per bag to 250 naira. I sign it. Maybe many of us look at it, is it not water they are packaging? Most of the surrounding facilities that around that water are being imported. And what is Dollar saying? The last time I was talking to Dollar was telling me it was 570 naira per dollar. I don't know what dollar and naira is saying now. We have derailed from social infrastructures. We don't need poverty alleviation programs again. We don't need to be giving people loans again. People that are taking our money, they are deceiving us. Many of the clients you see you give money to, they have married themselves to many microfinance institutions because we don't have a strong policy in place. Policy that can jail people when they are not doing the right thing. It's in Africa we change our names when it becomes issue of money. Dokon is my name. I use it to collect loan in a particular place. I go to another year now. I had Olatunde, Oladokun in a place. I put Dokutunde. It's still the same man. No. I go to another place. I change it again. I now say Tunde is my surname. Dokun is my personal name. It's still the one man taking 3 loans. I go to another place. I now put K there. They say, what is the meaning of K? I say Kasim. Because I need money. This is the way we have been destroying every structure that government is putting in place. Government introduced prepaid limiters. We will not pay. We will be looking for a way to connect to the right source so that we will not pay. When there is a water by government, you will not pay, you will go and tap it. Where are we heading to in this nation? What is the future of microfinance? Remember that there is no free lunch. The money they give to you by private institutions, the owner of that private institution that give you that money has his property being collateralized by the bank. Imagine if all of you are not paying. What happened to the man? They take over all his property. And our youth that we are creating jobs for, they are not even happy to work again. They were only looking for where they will steal money. And they have forgotten that it's a cause for stealing people's money that was given to you by trust. It always saddens my heart when I see some people in many microfinance institutions. There is no microfinance institutions, banks that people are not stealing. When they are stealing, what do they want to do with it? Ask them what they use the money for. They don't know that for every day you are stealing 3,000 naira. You are stealing 3,000 naira every 3 days in a week. In a week, that is 9,000 naira. In 2 weeks, that is 18,000 naira. In a month of 4 weeks, we are talking of 36,000 naira. Times 12, times the year you have been taking money. The day you are being caught, they say you have embezzled millions. You say, Our youth of Nigeria these days, it's like we are not seeing the vision of the future. We are not seeing the nation development, nation building philosophy. Sometimes ago they said, the president said that our youth are not serious. We are criticizing him. We that we employ people, we can say our youth are not serious. I can say it, I can sign it. I have close to 3,000 youths on my salary. Are all of them adding values? Some of them a portfolio of millions in their hand. They have turned it to defaults. Whereas they have forgotten that that is their talent. What is their sense of going to university? Today I'm not talking of History 101. I'm not talking of GNS 001. University is just a means, not an end. It's just to open your eyes. We are not talking of History 202 now. We are talking about the modification of the education in your life and the application to succeed in life. That is the education by my definition. But many of us, we do not transform our lives because many of us will not sit in lecture room. We like to carry masquerade and pass, buy wristwatch. I challenge many graduates. I ask them, anytime they ask you, are you a graduate? You need to go and cry. If you are working a place and they say, come, who issued you that certificate? You're supposed to go back home and cry and look unto God. Why have they said this to me? Our youth are no longer serious about the job they are doing. They are not ready to resign. They are not ready to look for other businesses. And they are not ready to add value. They are just sitting down there, not looking into the future of where do I want to be in the next 1 year. The only thing they know is to impregnated women. When you see this one, I have married. How many children? 4. You see this one, are you married? I have married. How many? 5. You are still carrying another pregnancy. Our youth are very good in that one. We need to sit down to look into the future of this organization. Beyond what you see. How do you want to touch lives? How many lives do you want to affect in a year? That when you leave the stage, those people will look back and they will be sending prayers to you. This is not the time of looking at what you are going to steal now, what you are going to take from the system. We all say Nigeria is not good. Nigeria is not. Anybody that travel out Immediately you are leaving Nigeria outside, there is a relief in you. When they give you an appointment to come to visa, to come to embassy, you begin to dream of America. You begin to dream of Europe. If they don't give you the visa, for the next 1 week, you are sad. Is it by force you have to go to somebody's country? Let me tell you, many people that travel out, I know some of them that are still paying their house rent where they are. And when we go, we comply instantly. Nigeria is very disciplined. You can't see them in abroad throwing chewing gum on the road, throwing biscuit on the road. They drink their coke inside their vehicle, they will not throw it out. But the day they enter Nigeria airport like this, and they are about to check out, today Louis, cursing the nation. But have you forgotten that you are adding value to the destruction of this nation? In your office, in my office, what are the value I'm adding? You are the manager under you. You have 2 CEO credit officers. You cannot dream in the next 3 years. How do I grow these 2 people to become 6, 10, so that I can begin to build a nation? We are waiting for year 2023 that we have a new president, a new governor, a new senator that will come and build a nation. Forget about it. A nation builder is here. You are the builder of the nation. It's you that you are going to build the nation. No politician will build any nations for you. It's you. And you start with where you are. As I'm rounding up, what are the problems that the microfinance are facing now? I want to say this one. Most of the government taxation policies are not friendly to the private businessmen. Multiple taxes are killing the businesses. You have your office in Kogi State, virtually all the states, they want you to come and pay money. You will negotiate from 30 million if they are able to accept 6 million from you, and the interest on your loan is not changing. Nobody understands the microfinance, how it works. It's not every 100% of microfinance that come back to the owner of the business. Yet, government officials, they will close their eyes as if they are not coming out to retire one day. And all the structures of taxation are not being utilized well. What do you see at the end of the day? Some money goes into the wrong hands. How much of this million that we are paying are really going to government accounts? Every state will be asking you to come and pay taxes. But when the dividends of lifting up your business come, no state will ask you to come and take loan from what they are doing. Federal land will bring the taxes for you. They say 50 million. You will continue to negotiate as if you are buying banla in the market. At the end of the day, if you agree, they ask you to go and pay 10 million. When the dividends is coming, when the government is saying, let us help the small businesses, they will never remember you that you are paying taxes. That is the time they will say you should go to one portal online. From one portal to another gate man to another thing. At the end of the day, there will be frustration. But they remember you when they needed to collect taxes from you. But when the booty comes that will help you, they will never remember your name. Our taxation must be shared. If there is any booty, if there is anything that government want to share, they must share, they must remember people that are paying taxes. But when the opportunity comes, people that doesn't pay, they become registered businessmen quickly and they will collect the money. This is the reason why we are revolving around poverty like a baba's chair. Another problem microfinance is facing in Nigeria is the staff and the youth orientation. The youth orientation is that because they've seen the leaders moving in a luxurious way, spending money, and believing that it's only when you have money in society that people can recognize you. So they too, they look quickly into the institution they want to work and steal and falsify records. I pray the government will come up with a policy. I even recommend it, that there shall be a court that will be trying people that are abusing economic policy like this. People that embezzle money in microfinance institution, under our law of today, they will say it's a civil matter. They take their bails, they walk around the streets. What happened to the institution? The members will be crying that, oh, this institution is not good. Can a man make a forest? It's not possible. Our legal policies are too cumbersome and too long. I cannot blame the judiciary. Can you imagine, my Lord, that he had to sit down with a pen in his hand, be writing for many cases in a day with his hand? How do we want to get good judgment at the end of the day? I have a case in court. All my witnesses, they too, they have joined them to steal, and they have all gone from the organization. The case is still in court now. Sometimes ago, the court threw the case out. Millions of naira. Another problem we are facing is this. We have a very weak structure for microfinance institutions. Nobody is caring about it. And people are using that avenue to cheat the poor people. And when you are talking, they will say, you too, you started like that. Please, we need to start from somewhere. There should be an institution that will regulate microfinance institution. If we are making money, if we are charging taxes or interest on it, there should be a way also that we must be checked. Some people just come online. They say, bring 10,000 naira, take 1 million naira. The ignorant people also, they will rush there and they will go away with their money. And that was the end. Can you imagine how many money we have lost into this kind of things? Final. We need to still appreciate those who are still doing this business. Our clients are here in their white garments. These are just few representatives. Those who are here, you are here because of merit. And I have said it, come next year by the special grace of God. If your group is not on merit of non-defaults, and you are not growing your group, you cannot come to Ilorin. We have done it for 21 years, 20 years ago. We'll bring everybody to Ilorin, they will take our television, they will take our items, they will go back and begin to speak evil of us, and they will not work to support us. Some of them will collect our money, they will be using the POS. Some of us will be doing microfinancing inside loan that we are giving them. Yet, no wonder Jesus Christ looked at them. He said, you love me by your say, but you did not love me by your hearts. How many of our members can we really say sincerely that they have never taken loan from any other institution? If you should go to credit bureau now, you will see their names. Yet when they see us, they say, oh, God, oh, we are for you. The Yoruba will say, my teacher told me, call man no happy until he carries happiness down to the grave. When people are celebrating you, you better be watchful. Because the people that say, yes, you are good today, the day you are having a problem, they are the one that will first of all condemn you. They have condemned many people before. Brethren, where do we want to see microfinance in the next few years? The music of microfinance has changed to digitalization now. Online. People can say, I belong to old school. Look at online lending and loan facility now that government established. That you can go online, you can take small loan. We have already spoiled it. I don't understand the kind of people we are in this country. People will take loan. I have received many. Even these providers, they will begin to abuse you as if I'm the one that guaranteed the loan. Some of them will just call you. If you love yourself, abusing me, I say, I don't know the person that you gave the loans to. When we wanted to start it, I said no. I said, call me the service provider. Can they give us an app that we make the guarantor to sign? They said they can't do that one. I said, let us stop it. We have to stop it where we are. All these programs are very good. But where are we going? People are destroying it. Taking loans here, running here, change your name, quickly you go and get ID card. You get money. But remember, thousands of Samuel can never run away from God. He will definitely catch them. What you are doing today that you think that you are getting out of it, remember the future of your children. Are we going to spoil today for our children? Are we going to build a legacy so that our children can see us through? In the evening, we'll continue with more testimony. But I believe that I cannot do anything if you are not there. If I have ideas, many ideas, people have already been buried. They couldn't use it. Elisha was one of them. He was loaded, but he couldn't transfer. Because the man that's supposed to take over, because of covetousness, he lost the battle. No wonder when a corpse was buried inside the grave, the power brought that corpse alive. Brethren, we are celebrating 21 years of hardship, sweat, cry, fasting, praying, mountains. I'm only writing my own history. One day, not now, the man you look at here today, in a very long years to come, will no longer be alive again. But you will remember that you have walked with a man who had been this world. He saw it, he conquered it, he achieved it. The testimony of the greatness you can do in life is to serve humanity. People who serve humanity, they don't die. But people who serve money, they die when they bury them. I'm coming to an end by thanking my wife for the opportunity he has granted all of you to work with me. If my wife had been very hostile, you wouldn't have the opportunity to work with me. And I want to say this one, that Seap has already tried our very best. And our loan portfolio has gone up to 17 billion in this era. And our power for 30 days is 4.30%, making us to have the total savers of 931,000 plus. And I want to say this one, we are having challenges. The kidnapping, banditry, X-Men are challenging to us. In Safara, Karsina, Kano, Kaduna, South, we are not been getting our money as expected. But who are you going to cry to? Who will listen to you? We cry to humanitarian. Are they there to answer us? Everybody wants to do his program. Nobody is ready to help you in this nation. But it's better to identify the serious microfinance institution and work with them so that we will not continue to repeat ourselves. Let me leave the word of my teacher with you. Call one man happy until he carries his happiness down to the grave. God bless you. Thank you.
Is that the best you can do? You see, what you just heard now from our daddy, you can't get it in any university. Honestly speaking, it was so down to earth, so practical with the truth. We just need to hear the truth in this country again and again. Although I know, say some of una, as he pass here enter, he pass the other place wrong, come out. But the truth is this: let's stand for what is right. If we all stand for what is right, I'm telling you, this world will be a better place to stay, to live in. Nigeria is sweet, oh. Honestly, I tell people, sir, Deputy Governor, sir, in Nigeria, we know waiting they kill us. Not like abroad. Abroad, you will just see a child from one school, Michigan or any school, just carry gun, he just come, shoot a classmate. Then he will go. Later they will go and test, and they will say he have mental problem. Nigeria, no. If Boko Haram no kill us, na bandit. If bandit no kill us, they'll say na herdsmen or what did they call them. But the truth is that they are Nigerians doing what? Killing Nigerians. Let's stand for the truth. And words like this from our daddy is what we need often. Please put your hands together for him one more time. Daddy, thank you very much. There's a part I love. I want to review, the way they review your book, I want to review your speech. Yes, I'm the speech reviewer. Now, there's a part I love. Let me start from the back. How much you call that? 19 billion, I'll be 17 billion. Wait, more now, wait now. 19, sir. 17 billion. God, I thank you. I thank you. Say the time where they invite me come here, I no ask for money. So daddy, you go use your mind. They do. Mona clap for okay, see they jealous me. Nigerians, so now won't kill me because I had the tanker. But that's the truth. And daddy said something now. He talked about the youth. The youth, Mona the year word. Yahoo, don't spoil everybody finish. You don't want to walk again. Not walk. Walk, normal walk. No. Yahoo. Una do the Yahoo, una do a mental microfinance. They collect people money. No, it's true now. That's what daddy is saying. And you will come, you are taking money that is not given to you. I beg, what do you think is Yahoo? Oh, you think he's one fine boy that is driving Escalade or Benz? No, you that is stealing people's money. Now Yahoo, now you they do if you don't know. That is just the basic truth. Daddy said it. And he said another thing about giving birth to children. Daddy, now only one I get. Girl, now 3 years. Her name now Treasure. For now. Maybe tomorrow, me and my wife will reason. Add another one, join. 2. We just leave her for there. But for those who are they born 4, they born 6. Gone are the days. Oh, my dad and my mom, they gave birth to 11 children. When my mother not be foul. Where they lay egg. Hey, waiting. 11! More than thinker. Only my family, we are one football team. We can play Kwara Stars. We go win them. That's just it. But now, Why do we need all that? The children you can't take care of, please don't give birth to them. My pastor will say, an acceptive father will give birth to what? Vagabonds. Those kidnappers, the assassins, the bandits, they were given birth to by what? A parent. Don't forget. So the children where you know if you take care of, I beg no do waiting. No bonded. The problem with this country, though, Richmond and no Aduna family won't join. Please, we are appealing to every one of you. Thank you. Put your hands together again. Put your hands together. Now, I just want Daddy to rest a bit because I'm going to bring him up again now. So I want him to rest a bit before calling him. Another thing about Daddy that you all know that he's not proud. How many of you know that? Daddy is not proud. If you don't know who I'm calling Daddy, maybe you don't know who I'm calling Daddy. That's why you are not responding. I'm talking about Pastor Olatunde Oladokun. He's not proud. See, pride goes before a fall. Look at me. I don't work for mortuary before. I'm telling you the fact. We don't hustle. We burn our hand to make money. If there's any Yahoo way you talk, say we they do. Now this microphone, when I tell the talk, so because I get paid. I don't work for mortuary before. There's a man they brought. See, we don't put on for mortuary. They don't bam and do everything. Still, when the man, if we can't understand, that's what the man should have be. If they're lying for grant, you know, when we bam and lying for grant, something that's what they should have be for grant. One day now I asked, I said, what did kill this man? They said, pride. Pride, not killer. I saw, yes, another woman. That's what the woman do. Now they see me, that's what you do. What we ask what to kill her, they say, gossip. Make a note on the next one. But the truth is this, you don't need to be, what do you get? What do you get? See, Daddy. Look at my deputy governor. You get her? Look at our professors. Look at them. They read. I'm talking about the book reviewer. They don't go school, reach school for get bus stop. But look at them, very humble. Look at the clothes my professor wore. Simple. Look at Professor Bola also. Look at her. Simple. You don't get anything. You don't get anything. The shoe wear your leg. 100,000. How you no go thief? Please put your hands together for yourself one more time. Now, we want to unveil the book and also launch the book. And I'm going to call on our daddy first. I'm talking about the chairman of Seap Holdings, Pastor Olatunde Oladokun, JP, to please come forward, sir. You are not clapping. Put your hands together for him. As he goes to the book stand. And joining him is no other person but Lolo One of Africa. Olori One of the whole world. If you know who I'm talking about, put your hands together. For the wife of the chairman, Seap Holding Nigeria Limited. No other person but Assistant Pastor Bukola Olatunde. Put your hands together for her. You are not clapping. Keep clapping until Mama gets to the book stand. And to join them is no other person, but a man who have been very, many politicians, they don't like sitting. Now, may they just go. But he sat down, he's listening to everything we are all doing here. Please put your hands together for the Deputy Governor of Kwara State, His Excellency, Deputy Governor Kwara State, Mr. Kayode Alabi. You are not clapping. Put your hands together for him. And also to join them is the Senior Special Assistant to Kwara State Governor on Economy or Community Intervention. I'm talking about Honorable Kayode Oni Zubao. Put your hands together. And also to join them is the provincial pastor, ROCCG, Province 4. I'm talking about Pastor Israel. You are not clapping. Put your hands together for him. Put your hands together until he gets. Thank you very much, sir. And also to join them is Professor Bola. You are not putting your hands together. Put your hands together for Professor Bola Arokiyo. Put your hands together for her. Clap for her until she gets to the book stand. And also to join them is the acting MD, Healthcare International. I'm talking about Dr. Ozuma. Put your hands together for Dr. Ozuma. You are not clapping. Put your hands together until he gets to the book stand. And the last but not the least person to join them is the book reviewer. I'm talking about Professor T.A. Alabi. Put your hands together for him. You are not clapping. Put your hands together. Cameraman, are you done? Okay. Now, the deputy governor is going to remove the veil from the book. Please put your hands together for him as he does that. You are not clapping. Put your hands together. What a privilege we have for him to do that for us. Yes, he has started distributing the books. Okay, cameraman, are we done? All right, please, now, I'm going to call on the Deputy Governor of Kwara State to come for his remark. Put your hands together for him.
Praise God. I'm really impressed. Founder CEO, Self-Reliance Economic Advancement Program, SEAP, Dr. Olatunde Oladokun and his amiable wife, Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Community Intervention, Mr. Carlo Insuba, Book Revere, Professor T. Alabi, CEO Adimabua Foundation, Prophetess Abosede herself. The management and staff of Self-Reliance Economic Advancement Program, distinguished invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. When Dr. Oladoku said something about the woman in national planning, I always tell a lot of young people, the Bible says the gift of God, your gift shall make a way for you. You shall stand before king, shall not stand before mean men. The woman saw how passionate it was then. Passion. When you're passionate about what you do, it will open doors for you. I always tell my children something. I said to them, money is not important. What is important in your life is relationships. Because today, if you have so much money, I don't have good relationship. When you're broke, or if something goes wrong with the money, you're down forever. But when you have the right relationship, they'll bring you up again. But if you don't have the right character, then you cannot have the right relationship. People talk about destiny. You can never get to your destiny if you don't have the right character. Never. You tell me a man is not too brilliant or is not too good in his job, but he's very honest. I will employ him than employ the man who had a first class university. You know why? You can't teach a man how to be honest. If he's not honest, he's not honest. But if a man is not too brilliant, you can train him to become brilliant. When he talked about the youth, lots of times I feel like crying for Nigerian youth. I got into politics by, should I say, accidents. They said to me, Kayode, you need to get involved in politics. And I said no, that I don't want to be a politician. And I asked them why. They said to me, we're going to take over Kwara State from the people ruling right now. And I said, how? And they told me. It sounds so good. Sounded so good then. Told me they want me to contest for Senate in Kwara South. And I asked why. They said, because you have the right character. And I said to them, I would never put one kobo of my money in politics. And they said to me, they don't need me to put my money, they just need me to participate. When I failed, and I went back to them in Abuja, I said, I failed. They said, no, you have not failed. They now know you in Kwara South. Just hang on. Go back to Lagos, bring your certificate, bring your NY certificate, and come back to Abuja. I did. And today, by the special grace of God, I'm Deputy Governor of Kwara State. So what got me there is the grace of God and my attitude towards the people that made me Deputy Governor, that God used to make me Deputy Governor. Before I was sworn in, I read 3 books. One, Awolowo, Bill Clinton, and Obama. Audacity of Hope, Obama. Just to help me, because I can't call myself a politician. I still call myself a marketing consultant. That's what I am. Politics is just a vocation. So I read those books to help me understand politics very well. Those books helped me. Those guys, those 3 people put down in writing what they took them 30, 40 years to learn. And that's why I'm encouraging every one of us who are here today, even if you're the staff of Seap, buy 2 books. Keep one, read it. Give one to a friend who has just started life. What took him 21 years to succeed, it took him 21 years to get to where he is today. If you read it in 1 month, in a year you can read it 3 times. we're reading 3 times. There are a lot of mistakes that he made in the beginning. That you, by reading that book, you will not make those mistakes. Bill Gates said when he started, he was so much struggling. He had to look for somebody who could manage Bill Gates for him. Because he left University of Harvard, just a secondary school holder, same thing with iPhone, same thing with WhatsApp and Instagram that we all use right now. They left University of Harvard University to start because they had a vision. And they needed to run with that vision at that point in time. Because for every vision, there's an appointed time. If you don't run with it at that appointed time, somebody else is picking up that vision and is running with it. And that's why Bill Gates, WhatsApp, and iPhone that we all carry today, they dropped out from university. iPhone dropped out from Stanford University. And these two universities were one of the best universities up to now in America. But today, those who study PhD in computer science or in software engineering, they go to Bill Gates to learn. The man that didn't go to university is a professor without going to university right now. So your gift will make room for you. Dr. Oladogun said something again. He said, you go to university, you get a degree. Listen to me very well. I am not saying to you, I'm not telling you not to go to university. Please go to university. But university will not help you if you cannot use it to solve a solution. University can only help you if you use that what you've learned in university to solve a solution. Your certificate is just to tell people that you went to university, you're a graduate. That's all. But when you cannot use it to solve a solution, then your certificate, like Dr. Oladogun said, is nothing. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get it. As you get it, it says, get understanding. If you don't have understanding and you went to university, you're an architect or a doctor, and you went to university, you have a PhD, you have a distinction. I'm not trying to run down professors here. I'm saying the truth. If you have PhD or you have a master's distinction or first class accounting, and you cannot apply it in the right way, understanding is what really matters. An error that proceeded from Son, where princes walk, and those who are servants, they ride upon the horses. Grace does not belong to the spirit or the battle to the strong, nor bread to the wise. You can have PhD and you're a poor man. And you can have just secondary school like Bill Gates. What made the way for them was their passion. So go to university, get a PhD, get a master's, study medicine. But if you don't have a special skill, then in the 21st century today, you need a special skill to take care of special things they have to pay for. I know poor medical doctors, but they have talents to manufacture furnitures. Some are into music, they have music studio. Some are into medias, but they studied 7 years in medicine. There's this lady, she got a first class in accounting. At the age of 21, Covenant University, she also did ICANN and passed at 21. The mother is my cousin. You know what the mother told me? That she's angry with her daughter, that she's into art now. She's an artist. So I called the mom and I said, what's the problem with that? She said, how can she study accounting first class? And she's a child accountant, and I'm also a child accountant like her, and she'll just become an artist. I said to her, please, don't disturb her, or else she'll run away from you. That's her gift. That gift will make way for her. The accountancy she studied, made first class, and the ICANN she passed will help in that work, in that her passion. Leave her to do her passion. My son studied media production, but he's a photographer today. He did some drawing. He sold 3 for 1.2 million naira. He produced it for 350,000 naira. 350,000 naira. Somebody told him, this same thing you sold here for 1.2 million, you sell it for $10,000 in America and $10,000 in Canada. He met a photographer who lives in Canada, and said to him, Shegun, this thing you sold here, you sell it for $10,000 in Canada. And from that day, my son said, Dad, hey, I'm leaving Nigeria. I said, don't go. He said, My gift was making money for me now. Why will people buy for 1.2 million? And I saw what the people are paying. Then a friend of mine who used to be chief executive officer of a big multinational company told him the same thing, that this thing, I bought this same thing, not even as good as this, for $8,000 in England, equivalent to $8,000 in England. Study media production, but using photography today to make money. Now, let me say this finally before I drop the microphone. He said something about the youth. I am very angry with Nigerian youth. 70% of the population, go to census today, 70% of the population are between the age of 18, between the age of maybe 1 to 35, 40. Now, in the president's ministerial appointments, nobody's below 30 years old. And you have Instagram, you have Facebook, you have what else you have again? Twitter. You don't need to go anywhere or rent a hall. You don't need to rent a hall. This is 18th century campaign. In 21st century, what brought Obama to power was not all those carnival. What brought his power was the phone. The phone. They use Twitters, they use Instagram, they use Facebook to pass message. Small little kids, the Pokemon that gave them, they gave the campaign team $10, $20 to make sure a black man in a country where majority are white to become president of the United States of America. And he served for 8 years. 8 years. For 8 years, he was president of America. And he did so well as president of America. He has made a way for other black people to come back. Now, today, a black woman is a vice president in America. And if you got ties, watch it. Watch it. Anybody who's a vice president, or anybody who's a senator, or anybody who's a commissioner became vice president in Nigeria. Watch that woman. She might end up becoming the first vice president in America, black woman, the first woman president in the United States of America, a black woman. Watch it. Now, what are you doing with what you have? You have the phone with you. You have the Instagram. You have the Twitter. You have the Facebook with you. But you're doing nothing with it than to send pictures to yourself. That's all. When NSA started, they came to my office. They came. One of them told me, so okay, Willie, what can I do? I kept quiet. I'm old enough to be his father. I kept quiet. I came out again. They said they don't want to see me. They want to see my boss. I took them to my boss. I told my boss we have to come out and talk to them. We walk with them. We walk with them straight to the police headquarters. We identified with them. Now, I went to Abuja 2 days after. The news spread all over Nigeria that my boss and I came down from our camel and walked with them from government house to police headquarters to identify with those youths. I was so happy that we did that because a month before that time, my son went out and on his way back, policemen stopped him and they took him to ATM. They withdrew 120,000 from him using government-funded money to buy ammunition to rob citizens. They took money from him. So happy my son didn't argue with him. He would have been late by now. They would have killed him. He gave them the money. They saw the money in the account. They said, hey, you drew everything. You drew everything and gave it to them. They robbed him at gunpoint. It was very easy to identify with them. And they were so organized. And let me tell you one thing. The NSAS, I'm saying it right now comfortably right now, shook the political elite in Nigeria. They were scared. So if you can organize NSAS, why can't you organize and put the right people in power? I don't understand. I went to Abuja and I met with the IG then. And then he said to me, I said to him, oh, I need security in my village. You know what he told me? He said to me, you guys identify with NSAS boys. So go and get NSAS boys, go and secure your village now. It pained them. What you guys did was you were so organized. Please use that same thing. to vote for the right people. Don't wait for those who have money to come and give you 1,000, 2,000. I looked at election in Anambra State and I saw them sharing 3,000, 4,000 naira. In Anambra State, recently, I saw it on television. They were sharing it. 4,000. People were taking 4,000 naira, 3,000 naira to vote. Until you vote for the right people, you will never get the right results. He said that. And finally, he said something that I love so much. Our attitude will determine the altitude we'll go. We need to change our mindset in Nigeria. We blame. You go to the airport is leaking, they say, Buhari. There's an MD of FAN now. There's a manager of FAN. But you blame Buhari. The roads are not good. On the way to Sokoto, they say it's Buhari. There's Minister of Works now. There's Chairman Senate Committee on Works. We're quick to blame. But what I have learned today, 2.5 years in power, by the grace of God, believe me, I can never blame anybody who had been in power before. If you enter power, you get to power in this country, and you have 10 agendas, and you can do 2 or 3 or 4. Praise God, after 8 years. Too many problems here and there. Sentiments, weak institution, ICPC. He talked about the courts, EFCC, sympathy. You take a man to court, you see he's a Yoruba man, they say, it's because he's a Yoruba man, they victimize him. You take a man to court, Hausa man, they say it's because he's a Muslim. Same Nigerians. And these people who are going to court, follow them to court, they're taking your money. Somebody told me, and I told Maga said, someone told him, he said to us, if you like, we can build 1 million hospitals in Kwara, 1 million roads, 1 million schools. He said, if we don't give them money to eat, if we like, turn Kwara State to Dubai, they will not vote for us. I told Maga, he said, somebody told the same thing. Can you imagine that? And those are the same people that come to you and give you 2,000, 3,000 naira. I pray to God. So when Buhari said the youth are lazy, he was saying that youth are mentally lazy. Mentally lazy. What you sow today, that you reap tomorrow. You work today for Seap, and you're sowing negative things. You will reap negative things. When you stop working and you start your own business by the grace of God, the same thing that you've sown while working with Seap, you also reap it. But if you want God to bless you, whatever you sow today, you will reap tomorrow. If you sow bountifully, you will reap bountifully. If you sow sparingly, by stealing and messing up the business, you also reap that way. I want to wish every one of you here Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. I thank God. God bless you all.
Is that the best you can do? Keep putting your hands together until His Excellency gets to his seat. Please, I want to quickly make this announcement before I call on the SSA to the governor for his own words of encouragement. Everyone should remain seated until the deputy governor and his team take their leave. Please, every one of us, we should remain seated. So when that time comes, be seated until they take their leave. Now, for his own words of encouragement, all right, thank you very much. Our daddy, the deputy governor, has done it all. So I'm going to call for the vote of thanks. No other person, but our Lolo herself, the Olori herself. If you know who I'm talking about, Put your hands together for AP Bukola Olatunde, the wife of the chairman, Seap Holding Nigeria Limited. You are not clapping. Is that how you clap for your queen? Come on, do it more, do it more, do it more. Do it more.
His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Kwara State, the Special Assistant to the Governor, and all other dignitaries here. I just want to say thank you for honoring us, and all the invited guests. Thank you for coming. The Lord will bless you. And I wish you all Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. Thank you.
All right, before we go, we want to quickly do the order of photograph. So,
thank you very much, Mr. Thompson. Please, photographers in the house, quickly get ready. I'll be calling on the chairman of Seap Holdings Nigeria Limited, Pastor Dr. Olatunde Oladokun, to be followed by his wife, Assistant Pastor Bukola Soya Olatunde. Joining them will be the Deputy Governor of Kwara State, Mr. Kayode Alabi. The SSA, Mr. Oyin Zubar, please join them. Prophetess Abosede Adimambiwa, please quickly join them while the Deputy Governor is waiting. Pastor Israel Agbolamagbin, the Provincial Pastor for RCCG Kwara Province 4. The Acting MD, Dr. Ozuma for Healthcare International. The authors of the book, Professor Bola Arokoyo. The book reviewer, Professor Alabi. The representative of one of our board of trustees, Dickiness Omobolale Olatunde, please join them. The two leading the team of Seap Microfinance Institution, Mrs. Bamigbade Olasunbo, ably followed by Dickiness Iretiayo Ayorinde, the Deputy Head of Operations for Seap Microfinance Institution, should please join them. As earlier announced, while the Deputy Governor takes his leave, please remain seated.
yeah, you can do better. Put your hands together for His Excellency and his team. We are still to be seated until the chairman of Seap Holdings gets back to the hall. We are still to be seated. We're going to wait for him patiently while we are going to wait for him patiently while he sees off the deputy governor and their team. Please put your hands together for yourself. It has been a wonderful day. It has been a wonderful day. Honestly speaking, it has been a wonderful day. We've heard a lot from our daddy. We've also heard from the deputy governor. And one thing I believe as a person is that a word is always enough for the wise. We have to change the narrative of this country. You see, so many things will happen, and we will just think maybe the government, they are not serious. It's not like that. The way we project Nigeria outside this country is very funny. That is why when you are traveling out, those of you who have been traveling out, you will understand what I'm talking about. They can search you, search everything. They will ask you to open your mouth. They will put touch to check it, if anything is there. Why, if they are coming to your own country, Nigeria, we don't even bother to search them. We just believe that they are God, that they can come in. No, we have to change the narrative. The deputy governor said something now. He said the way we organize NSAS. He said if the youth can organize themselves like that and vote in the right people, this country will be a better place. Honestly speaking, you will think, because I have been thinking about that since I saw the way we supported NSAS. Whether for any reason, some people supported it for their own selfish reason, no problem. But the most important thing is that we were united against police brutality. Youth, we have to wake up. We have to wake up. And I ask this simple question. Who are the youth? Who are the youth? You will see people of, Nigeria here. Age is an achievement. How many of you know? To a black man, especially in Nigeria, age, that number, age, is an achievement. That's why have you seen two people quarreling and you say, I be your mate? Very funny. I be your mate. You not be my mate. Which level you dey? It's a simple truth. So who are the youth? You will see people of 40 years. 40. They say a fool at 40 is a fool forever. Some will say life begins at 40. Any of them. So far 40 shall day. 40 years will tell you that, no, I'm not a youth. Even in our churches, go and check it. Some of your churches here, you see that they categorize the youth from the age range between maybe 18, some 17, to around 35 or 38. Then a man of 40 will tell you that he's no longer a youth. You are lying. You dey lie for yourself. Over youth, they worry you. See, until you are 50, you are still a youth. I'll never even tell you. You can see, it's not even by your age, it's by your heart, it's by your mind. Do you know that? Now, check people that like associating with the youth. You will see that they are always younger. Am I lying? Now, you will know, I will prove something to you. Look at our daddy that we are celebrating today. Is he looking young or not? Why? Because he has it in his heart that he's a youth. He's carrying the youth along. Why you? 40, 41, 42. You go to wear agbada for hot sun. And you think it's an achievement. That's the truth. I tell people, you cannot wear agbada and go and sit there inside Moluwe. You said you are looking for comfort. Where you won't get comfort for them? You wear white agbada. You enter Moluwe for Lagos. You tell them, please shift. I'm not comfortable. My brother, that's the beginning of. And do know, the Bible said it that a little sleep, a little what? That is how waiting. It did not say poverty. It said that is how your. Go and read your Bible very well. He put your poverty so everybody gets. So if you don't want your own to come near you, what do? You balance yourself. Be an entrepreneur. See, what Daddy is doing now is he said it now. He's building a legacy that one day, many years to come, he will not be around. But what he has done, this book, do you know that this is for generation to come? Do you know? It took his time to write this. Why you? 40 years. You are still sending love letter, go give woman. You never even balance her. Be an entrepreneur. Be like an Igbo man. It's only an Igbo man that will convince you to buy what you don't want to use. The most important thing is that he has made money. Igbo kwenu. That's the truth. I have a friend. The guy came home one day with crushes. He go work. The guy went to work. He go work. Banker. He was coming home. He opened the boot. He bring out crushes. 2. One for right, one for left. I got the answer. Tunde, what do you want to do with crushes? He said, hey, see me, Thompson. Now one Igbo man convinced me make a buyer. And I said, the Igbo man convinced you to buy crushes. What is the man you can do? Said the Igbo man tell us, make you buy and now where they do promo. And then you should buy it now where they do promo. Now once I said, the Igbo man tell you say you want break leg. He said, Thompson, I don't know. I said, why you buy him? He said, the way the Igbo man they convince her. He can just they look say, you don't know what will go happen tomorrow. Make you just buy her. Igbo man convince. I'm telling you, go to the market, go to Alaba market. You will leave your house. You want to buy LG television. You feel come as na Samsung you carry come. Igbo man will convince you. Igbo man is they are the only people in this part of the world or everywhere in the world that they always have second shop. And the second shop not be their shop. How many of you know? You will. That's the truth. Mona clap. An Igbo man, he go tell you say when you no what do you define? What do you want to buy? That Igbo man no get for his shop. You cause you they go, you won't come out. No, this is what Igbo man will do. What do you want to buy? You say you want to buy LG. He go check out. He know say LG no dey the shop. He'll go to check. LG. So don't you like this sound? It's sounding like LG. You go say no, that's not LG. That one is Samsung. You say okay. LG. When he does search around, in no day, he go say, I dey go my second shop. If you are not very sharp, tell the Igbo man, let me follow you. That does not mean you will know that is not the owner of the shop. Igbo man go carry you follow, but okay, you won't go, make we dey go. He go there front, as he just they go. He don't even know where they go, but they look. As he just see the LG for there, he go just branch. As he reach the shop, he go dust the leg for the foot mat, for your mind. You don't be listening, I ain't get shop. He go enter. As he enter, he go start to call all the apprentices there, name where they no get. Emeka, how are you? Tunde, Pele. He don't greet all of them. You will think he's the owner of the shop. He'll call tell you, hey, make una customer sit down. Mona go buy a malt. They go buy you malt. Mumu, you they drink. Not be you get out. Not be you get the shop. It's making money. The owner of the shop will wear short knicker. He go sit down there. Now the evil say make you go buy the malt. He go buy and come. He can't give you. You they drink. They'll call check. Okay. You don't buy him. He don't go. He go follow you come out. Bye. As you go, he come back, come with the owner of the shop. Hey, how much should they sell him? 75,000. That guy pay you 95. Or you give me the remaining change. As he not made money, please put your hands together. Let's create something. Let's create something out of everything we do in life. That is just it. Let's create something. Let's use our time very well. The Bible says, the time shall come. It said, walk while it is day. For the night cometh when no man can do what? For the night cometh when no man can do what? You are not responding. For the night cometh when no man can do what? Now, before we call it a day, Please put your hands together for this lady. Mona, clap for her, clap for her. You are not, put your hands together for her. Woman, na man. Woman, na man. Put your hands together for her. Okay, now some people just came in and we want to do the book launching now. I want you to know that writing a book and publishing it is not a child's play at all. It involves money. Not just money, good money. So we want to launch this book. And one thing about grace, when you tap into the grace of someone like our daddy here, you should know that your own grace is going to be unlimited. Am I right? So we are going to launch the book. Not just one person, but almost every one of us, if not every one of us. We are going to launch the book. And I want to recognize members and staff and representatives of Unity Bank. Please put your hands together for them. Unity Bank representative, where are they? Okay, put your hands together, put your hands together. You're welcome, huh? Also, Access Bank, are they here? Representative of Access Bank, where are they? Please put your hands together for them. Put your hands together. You are not clapping. Put your hands together. And also Sterling Insurance Company, they are here. Please put your hands together for them also. Thank you. And also we have in our midst Seap Microfinance Bank. I'm talking about their representative and management. Put your hands together for them also. Redeem University, Redeemers University, Ede. Where are they? All right, put your hands together, put your hands together for them. And also we have Lasaco Insurance. Where are they? Put your hands together for Lasaco Insurance. Oh, you are welcome, huh? God bless you. Azam Mustard. Please put your hands together for them. Azam Mustard Insurance, put your hands together for them. You are not clapping. And also Seap Microfinance Insurance. Put your hands together for them. All right, it's Seap Microfinance Bank. I thought insurance is there because you know, say daddy can do anything, no? Daddy is like an Igbo man to me, oh. Don't be surprised that as I've said it now, tomorrow, when I go see Seap Microfinance Bank Insurance. Put your hands together for yourselves.
In addition, we also recognize the representative of Sterling Assurance. Thank you for coming, sir. It is time for us to do the in-house book launching proper. Please let us get our envelopes ready. We do not want anyone to announce the cash they will be dropping for the books. So once you come forward, if you're holding an envelope, you drop it in the paper bag provided in that place. Please, on the envelopes that you have, if you don't have, signify. We will give you an official envelope. Write your names at the back, then just drop it in the paper bags. There shall be no form of financial announcement, please. So to commence the book launch proper, I'll be calling on Pastor Israel Agbolamagbe, the provincial pastor for RCCG Province 4, Kwara State. Please put your hands together as he comes forward. the CEO of Adimabua Foundation, Prophetess Abosede Adimabua. Please, as they are coming, help me appreciate them. Dr. Ozuma, the acting MD for Healthcare International.
Good afternoon, everyone. Pastor Dr. Oladokun and other dignitaries here, all other protocols duly observed. ATI Healthcare, formerly Healthcare International, we can't talk about our company without talking about Seap. Seap has created something that has brought Healthcare International into the limelight. We are very proud today that we are part of the project to uplift humanity. When we were approached with this idea by Seap, and we decided some years ago to be part of it, little did we know that it's going to be a great program that is going to uplift a number of people. One of the very things that can throw people into poverty is health condition. When people are sick, they don't even think of any other thing. The first thing they think of is how they will get well. Is how to take care of themselves. So, when the idea came and we partnered with Seap to do this, little did we know that we will actually be contributing to humanity beyond our imagination. When I look at everybody that has been enrolled on our scheme, and people that have diabetes, that by virtue of the scheme that Seap created and partnered with us, that they are able to get treated. People that have hypertension, that ordinarily will not be able to afford the medication, but by virtue of the program that Seap created, that we have partnered with them, those people are able to have access to their medication on a regular basis. And a lot of them today have survived because of that program. God knows what would have happened to all those people who may not be here today, but are currently benefiting from that scheme that Seap has created. That is why I said it is important for us to say something about Seap, and particularly about Pastor Dr. Olatunde. The very first time I met him, and I listened to him, and continuously that I have met him in meetings, he kept saying one thing. He said, we develop this program not because we want to make money out of it, but we develop it because we felt that this program is going to uplift people. Because we believe that this program is going to make people to be healthy. And when you have a healthy population, that is when you can talk about a wealthy population. I have never been in a meeting when we are holding meeting about this program that he has ever said that this program that he has created is for him to make money. He kept saying this program is an intervention program. It's a program that he has created not to make a single naira out of it, but to make sure that he leaves a legacy of a healthy population. That yes, it may not be government today, but the little that he can do, that God has sent him to do, that he is going to do it with this program. A round of applause for him, please. So that is why it is important for us as part of the team, because we see ourselves as part of this team, that we would like to congratulate him specially for this feat. I am even more happy to hear today that Seap is now Seap Holding, and he is the chairman of Seap Holding Limited. This was a discussion that I was just having with my colleague yesterday. Little did I know that today I will hear the good news. Congratulations, sir. I am very, very happy for you. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody. All the Seap members that are here, members of staff, I would like to congratulate you also for being part of this Project Humanity. What I want you to see is that this is a Project Humanity. It's a project to lift up humanity. It's a project to develop human capital. This is a project that if we are able to do it properly, is going to affect this nation positively. I know you guys have done a whole lot. I will encourage you to do more, because one of the good things that we can do for a man that started a vision and followed up that vision with passion is to support such vision and that passion, that it becomes a long-lasting legacy. That years to come, even when we are not around, people will keep saying it, such that such a man will live in the heart of many forever. And such shall be the case of Pastor Dr. Olatunde. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Also, we want to call on the representative of Unity Bank to come and launch the book. Representative of Unity Bank. Okay, as we await them, I'll call on representative of Access Bank to please come and launch the book. A representative of Unity Bank and Access Bank, we await you to come and launch the book. Please, let's put our hands together as they come. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the representative of Access Bank. Also, we want the representative of Union Bank to come and quickly launch the book. Representative of Union Bank, we are waiting you. Okay, you're coming. Thank you very much. Sterling Insurance, it's your time also to come and launch the book. Sterling Insurance. That's the representative of Union Bank. Please, let's put our hands together for her. Sterling Insurance, we are with you. And also, Lasaco, we are with you to come and launch this for us.
Thank you. The representative of the old students of Emmanuel Anayode College of Education, Mr. Yemi, should please come forward for the book launch. So they have a congratulatory message from the chairman's Old School Association.
Good afternoon, gentlemen and ladies. I'm here representing the old school mates of our friend, Dokun, Pastor Dr. Dokun. We want to congratulate you on your 21st year corporate anniversary. On behalf of the Executive Committee and all other esteemed members of SACWED 87 alumni, we hereby congratulate the Executive Chairman, management and staff of Seap Conglomerate, an organization on our 21st year anniversary celebration. We rejoice with you and the Seap family on how far you have come and the great impact you have made on the nation's economy and the life of several Nigerians. We pray that Seap continue to grow from strength to strength and from glory to glory by the special grace of God. Wish you many more years of unparalleled success and unrivaled corporate services. Please accept our sincere and hearty congratulations, sir. Thank you. And on behalf of the union, we're donating this. That's some. Please, okay.
Please, let's put our hands together. Okay. We also want representative of Redeemer University, Ede. So we have the representative of Redeemer University, Ede, coming to launch the book. Lasaco, if you're around, please come. Now I'm going to call on First Bank, representative of First Bank. First Bank representative, I want you to call. Please put your hands together for Lasaco Insurance. Are coming. Followed by First Bank. Yes, I like it like this. I like it like this. First Bank is here also. Put your hands together for First Bank. Thank you. Now, I want to call on the management, the ESCOs of Seap to come and launch this for us. Please put your hands together for the management and ESCOs of Seap Holdings. You are not clapping. Put your hands together for them. This is voluntary. I'm not going to call you by any order. It's voluntary. So please just come and launch this for us. So we await you to come and do it. All right, if you still want to do this, the door is still very, very much open. You know, some of us, we don't really like coming out. If you don't want to come out, we'll bring the book to you. The most important thing is that you help us launch it. So if you don't want to come out, let me know. We'll bring the book to you for you to help us launch. We are about coming to the end of this session. We want every one of you to be on your seat for your food. Your food will be served. Please be on your seat so that you get your food. All right. All right. On behalf of Kwara Province 5 Redeemed Christian Church of God, they are here to launch. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Put your hands together for him. Put your hands together for him. Thank you. So like I said, we still await those of us who still want to do this, and which I have told you before that it's better we all do it. It's better we all do it. It's better we all do it. There's nothing that is worth investing in life than books. Readers, they told us that they are leaders. And it's just a basic truth. Let's read and know about what we don't know. But for many of you who has been wondering how God has blessed our daddy, you have to see it from this book. There might just be an inspiration. There may just be a word, a sentence, a paragraph that will just change your life for good. So please, don't leave this hall today. Don't leave this program without picking one up. Just come, do that by launching it. Thank you very much. Like I said, every one of us should be on our seats. Food will be served now. We have come to the end of this very session. Just for us to eat, then announcement will be made on when we are going to resume for the evening session and any other thing we'll be doing today. Ladies and gentlemen, my name, because I've not introduced myself since I have been talking. My names are Thompson Lawyer. It's as simple as that. Thompson Lawyer is my name. But in case you want to sign me a check, you will add something to that name. Thompson Lawyer Iyama. That is my name. I'm always available for you through our daddy, who has always supported my brand personally. He has always supported it any day, anytime. He saw one that if I send a text message to 12 midnight, I can tell you before 5 a.m., he will respond to my text message. When I said he's humble, you think I don't know what I'm saying. Please put your hands together for me and my daddy, not two of us. You are not clapping. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Thank you very much. From our doctor, I don't have choice than to just say it. Dr. Shitu, thank you very much for the lunch. Eda Kao, thank you very much. HOD Recovery, God bless you. Thank you very much, sir. On behalf of Jerish Media, thank you very much. Jerish Media, God bless you. Yes, on behalf of management and staff of Seap Microfinance Bank. Please put your hands together for them. Put your hands together for them. We want more of you to come. You can come as an individual. You can come representing your company. You can also come representing your family. You can come representing Nigeria even. The most important thing is that you are here to support us. Okay? Okay, Sterling Assurance and Peculiar Grace. Thank you very much. Yes, mommy has done it on behalf of her and her husband. I'm talking about Bolanle Olatunde. God bless you. Thank you very much. Yes, I like this rush. This is what I'm talking about. Let's come out. Let's come out. Let's do it with love. Yes, of our area ESCO. They've done their own. Mrs. Kubrat, thank you very much. God bless you, ma. So we still await those of us who still want to do this. I can see the executive members, they are filing out. Please put your hands together for them. Put your hands together for them. They are coming out from every part of Nigeria. They're coming out. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Wait, from? Hold on, please, Dickness. Okay. Ibadan is here also. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Okay. Offer area. I'm coming. Hold on. Don't take it yourself, please. Don't take yourself. I'm going to give it to you, please. For your home. Yeah. Offer also. Okay. Give him. Just give him. From offer, drop it, ma. Just give her this and the book. Give her the book. Just even if you don't put it, she is going to. Thank you. Thank you from Ijebu Jesha. I love that. From Ogun State. Yes. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. From Ibadan City. From Ibadan State. Yeah. No, I'm not the one that said it. It's Ibadan City, I know. Ibadan State. From Ibadan also. Ibadan, winner 2. I love that. Winner 2. From Offa. From Offa. Oh, Esco from Abuja branch. Thank you very much, ma. FCT. Shagam, from Shagam, Ogun State. Azab Maza, thank you very much. Esco, Mercy 2, Akpata, Ibadan. Thank you very much. Esco, Idorin. Thank you. You are all representing. God bless you. You understand what we have been saying here.
Esco, amazing branch, Ogun State.
Ogun State, amazing branch. Esco. Ogun State.
Esco, Ogun State.
Esco, Ogun State, Songo Ota. Thank you. Shilo 1. Bumi Stephen, Shilo 1. Kwara State, Shilo 1. Thank you very much. Assurance branch, Ogun State. Assurance branch, Ogun State. Thank you. Esco, Ede, Osun State. We'll give them by hand later. Modakeke. Sis Alice. Esco. Osun State, Ede. Thank you very much. Okay. Okene, Esco. Fullness 2, Okene, thank you very much. Esco, Ibadan Akpata, thank you very much. Also, Esco from Idorin. Esco from Idorin, Damilola. Yes, Esco from Idorin also.
Please, all ESCO, can we just sit down so that they can serve us? Gbogbo àwọn ESCO, ẹ jẹ́ ká jókòó, ẹ sì lè wá lunch ẹ̀ later. Kí wọ́n lè serve yín ká tó lọ sí second section. You can still come and do it. Gbogbo yín mo máa yẹ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ fi ń lunch wò tó bá dalẹ̀. Mo máa sọ iye nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ mú wá bí tẹ́ ẹ wá fi ń lunch. Ẹ sá máa wá alẹ́ máa ka nǹkan tó ń kálukú yín fi sínú envelope. Ìdánrè. Máa sọ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ fi síbẹ̀. Sí náà. Ó dalẹ̀. Alẹ́ máa sọ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ fi síbẹ̀. Esco please ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ jókòó kí wọ́n lè serve wa o. Kẹ́ ẹ lè jẹun yín lásìkò please. Finish with them.
Please, no other ESCO should join them. It's okay. It's okay. We're only taking these ones here. Go and sit down. After you finish eating, we'll come back. ESCO faithfulness. Is it Agbara? Who is this? Okay. Igbara, okay. If not, nobody should join them again. ESCO from, okay, from Akure. ESCO Ibadan, winner 3. ESCO Ibadan, winner 1. Peculiar. Peculiar. Mommy, thank you. ESCO from Akpata, F1. Okay, open blessing. Okay, open blessing. ESCO from Ede. Thank you. From Akure, ESCO. Thank you. Nobody should join them again, please, please. I know the last person there. I know the last person there. ESCO from Akure. ESCO from Ede. ESCO from Oshogbo, Abundant. Oshogbo. ESCO from Ibadan. Okay. Ado Ekiti. ESCO from Ado Ekiti. ESCO, God's power. Ijesha. Oshun. Ikpetu Jesha. Oshun. Kogi State Kaba. Thank you. Kogi State Kaba also. Osun State. ESCO Shilo 2. No, Baba. Envelope. You have to put it inside the envelope. Don't worry. We'll come back for that one. ESCO from Iseyin. ESCO from Ilorin. Phase 1. ESCO from Ilorin, phase 1. ESCO from Ibadan, independent 1. Look at what she brought. Mommy, envelope, please. Okay. Okay. From legal department, transferred. Thank you very much. Come and give Sister Miriam. Please, without the envelope, we are not going to take money from you. So for now, the envelope is not here. Just be on your seat. They will bring envelopes for you. Then we'll continue. And don't forget, try and sit down so that you'll be served. They're already serving food to the ESCOs. ESCOs, please sit down so you will be served. Niger Division. Thank you very much. Staff. Yeah, Adewumi. She says staff. I love that. ESCO Ibadan, strong tower 3. Thank you. Kwara Division. Thank you very much. Please, if you have your envelopes and you want to do, please come and do. But without the envelope, we can't collect anything from you. Peculiar Taiwo, Better Group, Mama Grace, Shona. Thank you very much, ma. God bless you. Okay. Okay. Righteousness branch from Odo State. Ile Oluji. Ile Oluji. Thank you very much, sir. We still await more of us who still want to tap into this grace. Please come and do as your heart wants you to. Don't fight the Spirit of God now that is telling you to come out and launch. Don't fight it. It's God that is talking, it's not the devil. I know he's telling you inside and you are fighting it that no. Is it God? Is it God? It's God that is talking. So please get an envelope and come and let's launch this. Like I said, don't leave this event, don't leave this program, don't leave this 21st year anniversary without going home with this. This is a very good souvenir you can go home with. It's a very good one that you can show to your children, your wife, your husband. All right, Esco from Omi Adio. Thank you.